The Ghana Police Service on Friday warned persons traveling from Accra to Ho, Avehime, Akuse and its surrounding areas to be cautious after some members of the Homeland Study Group Foundation blocked several roads and entry points to the Volta region in attempt to claim independence from Ghana. As the police was dealing with this issue, different activities by other members of the group were simultaneously going on in other areas. One was a man with a flag looking like that displayed by the Western Togoland group, hoisted on his motorbike and attempting to cross the Akuse substation to Japan. He was arrested by the police. Before this arrest, the Akuse Police Commander, Chief Superintendent Asari Nyako, tells us what had transpired at the Kwon Hydroelectric Plant on the Volta Dam.
We gathered intelligence that there were a group of people who had besieged the dam, and they were saying that the dam belonged to them, so they had taken over. We didn't know the kind of people who were there, so immediately police, we proceed to the place. We met about 6 of them initially. When they were questioned, we were told that they are from Western Togoland and that this place where the dam is belongs to them, and for that matter they are taking over from Ghana government. In fact, looking at them, we saw that they were very aggressive and they are likely to be armed. So police were able to talk to them, speak to them, and then drove them out of the dam. As we were going to the other side of the dam, we met another group of them, more than 20, so 20 plus 6 is about 26 to 30. We saw that they had blocked the way at the other side from the Volta region, that is from Japan. And we saw also they had blocked the road with, and then set fire into a tie. And then there were some buses, workers' buses around that. They said they would not allow them to cross the dam. In fact, it was a very critical situation. We called for reinforcement, and even before the reinforcement, we just saw somebody with a motorbike and then they're carrying the flag of the Western Togoland. He's been arrested and he's been questioned.
A retired Assistant Director of Prisons and Head of Security for the Volta River Authority in charge of Akuse and Akosombo, Thomas Mahama, who was part of the operation to clamp down on the said activities, said measures have been put in place to prevent a similar occurrence in the future.
You wouldn't know people's modus operandi. So I will not be able to say they have a direct link to cause. They just want to show their presence. And I think at this point we should be thinking about more of preventive detection and then responsive security. We made some calls, made a security arrangement. That is why we had 30 men and 2 officers from the military, 1st Infantry Battalion, then 16 FPU, Form Police Unit personnel. So as we speak currently, they are patrolling the areas. The important facilities have been secured and they are here for some time just to assess security, and we'll continue from there. We'll see the way forward. Thank you too.
We are currently at the Akuse Junction at the Lower Manyakrobo district of the Eastern region. And as you can see right behind me, we have police and military persons who are conducting an operation. This is all related to the attempt by the secessionist group to claim parts of Ghana marking the territory as the Western Togoland. This Metro Mass bus, like all other vehicles plying this route, was stopped for an inspection by the security team. Residents say though the police and military men have not said anything to them, their presence alone makes them afraid.
Soldiers and police for my POC. By the Meti and some say fight been a course to Akusumo. And Tombe Pia so I say no my like Esrako Mumbai and him ade a nti omo abepie wa ase
ya wa ha na soldier for ni police for no eba ya omo search cars no nti enche de no ade potin ba na pa na yete se microphobia cross wo atimpoku hofa na soldier for kono mu ne omo kasa eba after that there nyanti any news bi I feel bad because I saw someone to ade ma.
In a joint statement, the police and military entreated the general public to remain calm and volunteer any relevant information on the activities of the group for necessary action to be taken. Meanwhile, Information Minister Kojo Oponkroma has called on all Ghanaians to rally behind government in attempts to nip the activities of this group in the bud.
That those, I'm sure, who you have heard suggest that it appears there are some political groups behind what is going on. We don't even want to go that route. We are dealing with it as a pure criminal act, a pure infringement on the laws of this country, and are proceeding to treat the persons who are behind it accordingly. So government will not cut its nose to spite its face. It does not mean, however, that security has to be taken for granted in these areas or other parts of the country. The first obligation of the president and the government is to secure the state, and that obligation we will take frontally. And so the necessary maintenance of security, particularly at these installations, to ensure that the threat to the state is dealt with, will be maintained. That one you can be rest assured. But we will not cut our noses to spite our face. That is why we are happy to see several well-meaning Ghanaians do the responsible thing of joining in the condemnation of what is going on, regardless of which side of the religious, ethnic, or political divide to which you belong. It is about our motherland, and all of us must rally behind the national flag in ensuring that these persons don't succeed in whipping up sentiments, sometimes through untruths, etc.